Start recording. Okay, so let's start with your homework things that you had, right? Okay, so this is your question, right? So you can see that in this question, of course, you need to calculate. First of all, you need to do about traditional costing, right? Traditional costing. In traditional costing, we have step 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? For step 1, we need to find out overheads, right? So our overheads is this. That's our total overhead, which is 453,600, right? So that's our total overheads, all right? So second step for traditional costing is a machine hour or labor hour, whichever is higher. So you can see that we have only, these are the drivers, right? So in this, we have only machine hours. So which machine hour are 10,500, all right? And step 3 is about your predetermined overhead rates, which is step 1 divided by step 2. So 1 divided by 2, how much is this? This is 43.20. $43.20 per machine hour, all right? And step 4 is apply, all right? Step 4 is apply. So how are we gonna apply? So of course we have 2 products, right? So the first product is job 215 and second product is job 325, all right? So for job 215, so rates multiplied by machine hours. So you can see that machine hours here for job 215 is 40 multiplied by 43.20, right? And 60, which is multiplied by 43.20, all right? So this for job 215 and this for job 325, all right? So we calculate, which is 40 multiplied by 43.2, which is 1728. 1728, all right? For this, which is 60 multiplied by 43.2, 2592. 2592, all right? So this is the overhead allocation using traditional method, all right? So did you get the same number or different number? Did you get the same number or different number? The same number. Okay. All right. If you got different number, then I think you made a mistake in estimation of overhead cost using traditional costing. All right. So now we move on to the next method, which is ABC. So before we move on to ABC, do you have any question regarding traditional? Anybody has any question regarding traditional? If you did not get the same number, or you made a mistake in, so same, no questions. Okay, so we move on to now activity based costing. So now we use activity based costing, right? So in activity based costing, of course, we have the same thing. So let's start with the step one. In step one, we have to find a cost pool. Cost pool, as you know, that cost pool basically indicate the particular categories of particular activity. Instead of writing total overheads, we're gonna allocate overhead as per the activity has been occur in an organization. So as you can see, so as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a 5 different activities, all right, which involve purchasing, material handling, machine maintenance, product inspection, and packaging. All right. So we have to find out what will be the cost related to of these 5 activities. All right. So let's start writing for 5 activity. Instead of writing purchasing, material handling, machine maintenance, product inspection, or packaging, I'm writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the first is a 70,000. All right. Second is 87,500. Third is 230, 70, sorry, 2, 2, 3, 7, 300. All right. Next is 18,900. Next is 39, I guess it's 39. Yes, it's 39,900. Right? So 39,900. 39,900. So this is the step one. All right, step one. Now we move on to step two. All right. Step two is about find the cost drivers. So we know that we have, of course, if we have 5 activities, then we have a 5 cost drivers. So in these 5 cost drivers, the first one is 2,000. Second one is 5,000. Third one is, let me check. Okay. So next is 10,500. Next inspection 1,000. Okay. So 39,900. Okay, so that was the step one. And step two, so which is 2,000. Second one is a 5,000. Third one is 10,500. Next is 1,200. And the last one is 3,800. All right. So now we move on to the step three. Step three is step one divided by step two. All right. So we calculate one. So for first is of course $35 per order. Second one is 87,500 divided by 5,000, which is 17.5. 17.5 per material move. Next one is 237,300 divided by 10,500, which is 22.6. 22.6. Next one is 18,900 divided by 1,200, which is 15.75. 15.75. Next is 39,900 divided by 3,800, which is 10.5. 10.5, right? So here is the predetermined overhead rates using activity-based costing. So now what we're going to do, now we're going to apply in our step four. Of course, we have two different jobs, right? So we have job 215 and job 325, right? Okay. for job 215. So 35 multiplied by 25 and 35 multiplied by 8, right? So for job 215, which is 35 multiplied by 25, which is 875, all right? For job 325, which is 35 multiplied by 8, which is 280. 280. So, okay. So that's for purchasing. Now we move on to the material handling. Material handling is 17.5 multiplied by 10 for job 215, which is 175. Right? And 17 multiplied by 4, which is 70. 70 for job 3 to 5. Next is a machine hour. So 22.6 is the rate multiplied by 40, which is 904. 904, right? And 22.6 multiplied by 60, all right, for job 3 to 5, which is 1356. 1356, right? Next is 15.75 multiplied by 9, which is 141.75. 141.75. And 15.75 multiplied by 3, which is 47.25. 47.25, right? The last one is unit produced. So the rate is 10.5 multiplied by 15, which is 157.5 and 10.5 multiplied by 6, which is 63. So you all got the same rate or different rates? Say something. You all got the same rate or different rates? Okay. Same. Okay. All right. So now we add them all in order to check the overhead allocations to job 215 and overhead allocation to job 325. All right. Okay. So we start with job 325. 63 plus 47.25 plus 1356 plus 70 plus 280, which is 1816.25. It's 25. I don't know, it's too slow. It's 25. All right, 1816.25. For job 215 is 875 plus 175 plus 904 plus 141.75 plus 157.5. So which is 2253.25. So which is 2253.25. So this is the cost allocation using activity-based costing, and this is for another job, all right? And this is for traditional. So now you can see there is a difference. Of course, there's gonna be a difference. Now the question is why there is a difference between the cost allocation for these two different products. Of course, the reason is the predetermined overhead rates. So you can see that let me show you here. So you can see that predetermined overhead rates we will use when we calculate ABC. We are using all the kinds of activity we have, all right? But if we follow the traditional, we only follow the machine hours, all right? Because as per the explanations of traditional costing, either machine hour or labor hour, whichever is higher, we will use it to allocate the overheads cost per unit, all right? So now the question is, which one is accurate? Traditional costing is accurate or activity-based costing is accurate? Of course, activity-based costing is more accurate compared to the traditional costing, because in traditional costing, we focus only just two kinds of activities, machine or labor hours. But in activity-based costing, any kinds of activity involve to produce product, any kinds of activity involved in a manufacturing process, right? That kind of activity will be used to allocate the total. So any kinds of activities involved in productions will be used to allocate the overhead cost. So this is the ideas behind allocation of activity-based costing and traditional costing. So that's kind of questions you're gonna see in your exams, right? So is it okay? Is it clear? These questions, anybody has any questions regarding this? Is it clear to all of you? Say something. Please say something. Is it clear or is not clear? Okay. It's okay. All right. So can we move on to the last learning outcome? So last learning outcome is under or over applied. All right. Now, what is under and over applied? So let me write down for you. Then I will explain you. Okay. So let me share your whiteboard. Okay. So okay. So this is our again. It's still topic 4. Topic 4. All right, which is accounting for overheads. So in this topic 4, we move to the last learning outcome, which is learning outcome 7. Right. So what this learning outcome? So this learning outcome 7 is about over and under applied, right? Over applied and under applied. Right? Over and under applied. Now, what is the difference between this over and under applied? So let's start with the over applied. Now, before you understand over and under applied, you need to know that whatever we do in our organizations, whatever we do in an organization, before involved in that particular activities, we have to make a plan. We have to make a budgets. All right. So like, you know that we have manufacturing cost, right? And manufacturing cost is a combination of 3 kinds of cost. You know that, which is direct material, direct labor, and overheads. And you know that direct cost, which is direct material and labor, is easy to trace, easy to track, right? So when we are preparing our T accounts, it's easier for us to estimate for material and labor, and we apply it. But overheads estimation is not easy, right? Estimation is not easy. So in order to calculate total manufacturing cost, we need 3 kinds of information: material, labor, and overheads, when we actually prepare our accounts at the end of the year. But direct material and labor information is available to us, but unfortunately we do not have a complete information or accurate information about overheads. So overhead information, we're gonna get it when actually we estimate the overhead cost, either using traditional costing or activity-based costing method. So the idea is, in order to estimate total manufacturing cost, we use actual direct material actual direct labor and applied overheads. Applied means just the estimation that that much cost of this single product or single pen gonna be at the end of the year, right? So let's say, so that's the meaning of applied, right? So I repeat, applied is a estimated number. Applied is an estimated number that help us to get the complete cost, complete manufacturing cost of a product. All right. But again, this applied number is not actual. It's a, I would say, it's a estimated. It's a estimated. In order to complete our manufacturing cost, overhead we use as an estimated number, we use as a planned number, we use as a forecasting, or we are assuming that that will be the cost of this particular product. All right, and on the behalf of that one, all the transaction we record. Right now, we apply at the end of the year, we apply traditional costing or activity based costing. So which means we got a actual number because we actually applied. So at the end of the year, we got the actual number. All right. So this is the actual number. Now the question is there any difference between applied number or actual number? If there is a difference, that difference call maybe over applied or maybe under applied. Over apply means we apply too much compared to actual. And under apply means we apply too less compared to the actual number. All right. So our overheads could be over applied or under applied. It can't be both, of course. It cannot be both. All right. So now what is over applied? Over applied means when applied number is more than actual number. All right. Applied number more than actual number or greater than actual number, that's called over apply. So which means we apply too much, but actually that's not the actual overheads. Actual overheads is less than applied. All right. So let's say overhead, I'm planning that my overhead cost of this single product or product will be, let's say it will be $10, right? But actually it's a $8, right? Now under applied means your applied number is less than your actual number. So which means, let's say I am planning that overhead cost of product will be $5, but actually it's let's say it's a $7. All right. So now you can see the difference is $2. And here, so also difference is $2. Remember, this is just my example. Okay, so now why we need to estimate over applied and under applied. So remember, if over applied, we will subtract, we will minus, we will minus from our profit and loss accounts, from our cost. All right, I repeat again. If we have over applied, we will minus from the cost. Why? Because actually my cost is 8. But when I'm preparing my accounts, when I'm estimating my total manufacturing cost, I use $10 as a overheads. So I'm writing $2 extra, but actually it's 8, not 10. So that's why I will minus $2, right? Here, actual is $7, but when I am preparing my accounts, I use $5 as the overhead cost. So at the end of the year, we came to know that our cost has been increased by $2. So we will add it. We will add in as a cost in our profit and loss account. So which means my cost, of course, manufacturing cost or overhead cost will increase. All right. And here my manufacturing cost or overhead cost will decrease. All right. So over applied, we can say that it's give a good impact overall company profitability, because you minus means your profitability increase, and it's give a negative impact. All right. So I would say it's cross. It give a negative impact over the business. So that's the ideas behind over applied and under applied. Right? Yep. That's all for over applied and under applied. All right. So learning outcome 7 is finished. You don't have to in your exams. It's very easy to understand over applied and under applied. All right. So I think this video going to be finished. So when we finish this recording parts, because less than 1 minute left, we will start. Okay. So I repeat again. For example, you estimate your cost, which is 1816 for job 215 and 2,500 for job 325. Remember, whatever cost allocation you estimate, no matter traditional costing or no matter activity-based costing, that is your actual number. That is your actual overheads. That's not applied, right? So, and here in number 3, number 1, 2, and 3. In number 3, I say that applied. So applied number for job 215 is 1,800. For job 3 to 5 is, let's say, 2,550, right? These two numbers are applied number. So for job 205, so I will write down here, calculate over and under applied for both cost. So for both products, right? For both products. So for product 215, so is it over applied or under applied? For job 215, tell me, is it over applied or under applied? Yes, it's a under apply. Why under apply? Because actual is 1816 and applied is 1800. If applied is less than actual, so that means we have under applied, right? Job 3 to 5, actual 2500 and applied is 2550. So which means we have over applied, because my applied number, which is 2550, is more than or greater than 2500, which means this is the uh, this is over applied. All right. So remember, in your assignments, I can give you some questions like this. Of course, you have to calculate costing, you have to calculate activity-based costing, and in third bullet points, like as here, in third bullet points, I can give you applied number for traditional costing and applied number for activity-based costing. So let's say, if, for example, you have two jobs. So I'll give you two numbers, which is 215, job 215 and job 325. Remember, it's just an example. You have two jobs, but in your assignments, you could have a two jobs, three job, two product, three product. It depends, right? And for ABC, of course, I will also give you two applied number for job 215 and job 325. So what do you have to do? You have to calculate over or under applied using traditional costing and over and under applied for activity-based costing, right? Over and under applied. So over and under applied using ABC and using traditional. Traditional. It's quite slow. So this is the way to complete your question using under and under applied, right? Is it clear for everybody, over and under applied? Is it okay, over and under applied? Say something, is it okay, over and under applied? Any questions, over and under applied? Please say something quickly, reply. Did you understand over and under applied? Okay. So anybody has any questions regarding over and under applied? Anybody has any questions regarding over and under apply? Any questions? The third request that you give us a number for determine the over and under apply. Yes, the third requirements. So first thing, you have to allocate cost using traditional costing. Second one is allocate cost using activity-based costing. Now, third requirements in your assignments will be calculate over and under apply. All right. And I will also give you information how much is applied. All right. So you have to calculate how much will be over and under. So remember, over and under apply, we use it only with traditional and activity-based costing. All right. So over and under apply, do not use it for direct distribution method, step down method, or algebraic method, mean service costing allocation. We don't use it for that. All right. That question is separate. All right. But learning outcome 6 and 7. 6 is ABC traditional and 7 is over and under apply. It's the same part of the same question. All right. So yes, you have a three requirements: traditional costing, allocate cost using traditional costing, allocate cost using activity-based costing, and then over and under apply. Right? So that's your requirements. So is it clear? Is it clear? Yes. Okay. So if no more questions regarding this topic 4, so topic 4 is finished. All right. So do you have any question? Regarding your assignments, I just want to give you quick information about your assignment. Your assignments, so remember, your assignments will cover topic 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Like as I explained you before. So I will make a short video on your assignments if it's possible. Okay. One more thing. Can you tell me next week which day you are free? So I will make Zoom session for you on that day. All of you, please tell me which day you are free. So next week, if it's possible, I can make maybe I will make your I will try to conduct 2 sessions next week. I will see how it goes. So anyway, next week Saturday is still okay. Let me check if it's possible. Then I will make the video first. I think 1 session is enough, and one I mean you have a two different days. One for videos that I will upload, and then you can watch the video about assignments. So let me write down here. Um, so assignments. So your assignments covers topic 1 to topic 4. All right. How many questions? What type of questions? Of course, I'm not going to tell you now. So when I will make a video, then I will upload the assignment, or maybe I will upload your assignment first, and then I will make a video. So maybe I can make 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 different question, because it's a group assignment. So I'm expecting that each of you has enough work to get it. All right. Your assignments, of course, next week I will give you some guidelines. All right. In that guidelines, all the informations are given, like how many words, referencing, and formats of your assignments and structures and everything. It's everything is given in that assignment. So keep in your mind, this assignments is 50%. All right. 50% also include 50% also included your homework. So homework that you already submitted, homework about ABC and traditional, right? All right. So these assignments cover 50%, which is involve your 50% also involve the homework, which is like around 5%. So it's maybe like 45% will be only assignments. All right. So take these assignments very, very seriously. All right. Yes, of course, I will give you some more information about assignments next week. All right. So do you have any question? Do you have any question? When we do these assignments? So, okay, let me go back to the same screen sharing. So, assignments that you're gonna get it, uh, I will give you around around 10 days. All right, I'll give you 10 days to finish. Of course, your days will start after next Saturday, because next Saturday is about your assignments things. All right. So your 10 days will start. Let me check. Um, so next week Friday. Sorry, not Saturday. Next week Friday. So next week Friday is a 10th of April. All right. 10th of April. So 10th of April, your assignments date starts. All right. And then you will submit. So 10 days is 7, 8, 9, 10. So you will submit on Monday. All right. So 20th April is Monday. All right. 20th April. All right. That will be your submission. All right. That will be submission. I will not accept your assignments after 20th. If anybody will submit after 20th April, if anybody submit on 21st, because you cannot, I will I will not allow you to submit. All right. And do not send me email your assignments. All right. You have to submit only through learning management system for normal program. All right. And this is for high quality. All right. That's for high quality class. That's for CLC class, CLC 1, 2, and 3, and learning management system for normal program. All right. Okay. So that's your informations. All right. Yes, you have 10 days to complete your assignments. And I believe that 10 days are more than enough. All right. And when you submit your assignments, of course, you have to submit only one file, which is group. And I will also make a front cover. So I will write down your group. I will make enough columns for you to fill the columns, writing your group member's name and, of course, the contribution. Right. So that's why I have to make a video. In that video, I will mention about all the informations. Okay. So anybody has any question? Any questions regarding this thing? Please ask me any questions. Okay, anyway, I think not much queries to ask because I haven't gave you any, I haven't uploaded the assignment. So, okay, so your assignments date will start from 10th of April, all right? And I will try my best to upload your assignments before 10. I will try to upload between 7th of April to 10th of April. All right. So I will upload it. Let me check. When I will upload your assignments, I will upload the video as well. So I will upload two different things, all right? Assignments and the video, because videos are the guidance or the guideline about the assignments, some basic information that you have to strictly follow, all right? And once I upload it in video, so you have a detailed information about assignments, and then you can start working. So technically, you have more than 10 days, right? Let's say if I upload your assignments on 7, so you have like 13 days, so nearly 2 weeks. You have time, right? But I will try to submit, upload your assignments before 10 because I'm in the process of doing your assignment. Preparing your assignments. I haven't finished preparing it. If we submit through group, we just need one submission or submission? No, just only one submission, one assignment by one group. All right. If in one group have 3 students, don't submit 3 files. All right. So just submit one file. All right. So because when I design your assignments, in your assignments, I will make a one column or one page. In that page, I will make 4 or 5 different columns. All right. So 4 or 5 different columns, so you can write down your all the names right here. Right. So you can understand. So I can understand how many groups, right? So your assignment submission by the name of group. Okay, so let me upload the information for your assignments and then you can understand. All right. Next assignment for group. What do you mean by next assign for group? I did not understand your question. You said next assign for group. What do you mean by next assign for group? Yes, this is group assignments. It's not an individual assignment. It's a group assignments. One assignment means one group. Second assignment, second group. Third assignment, third group. All right. So in your class, let's say we have 10 groups. So let's, for example, in one class, you have 40 students. All right. So one group, 4 students. One group, 4 students, right? So which means in this class we have 10 groups. So 10 groups means 10 assignments, all right? So of course you don't worry about other groups, you just focus on your own group, all right? So 10 files will be submitted by this class, all right? When we will have assignments topic. Assignments, as I said, your assignments, I will try to give you assignments between 7 to 10. Your assignment topic 1 to topic 4. And your assignments, I will give you from 7th to 10th April. All right, of course, before 10th April, because 10th April, your time starts. All right, so I'll give you maybe 7 or 8th of April, and then with the video. So any other questions? Anybody, any question? Does the next class through Zoom occur on Saturday? Oh, yeah, it will be only Saturday, right? So only Saturday, no any other day. So before Saturday, I will give you assignments and the video, right? Any other questions regarding assignments, submission, or regarding topic, any topic that you did not understand? Anyway, next session, when we have a next Saturday, in next Saturday, you can ask me any questions, because until next Saturday, you already got assignments, right? So whatever questions you have regarding assignments, regarding topic 1, 2, 3, 4, any questions you have, uh, you can ask me next Saturday, because next Saturday, I will not teach you any topic, all right? Next Saturday, only for assignments and only for your questions and answers, all right? Saturday, same time, it's gonna be, no, sorry, I'm really sorry, it's not Saturday, right? Sorry, it's Friday afternoon, like today, right? Sorry, it's Friday, next week Friday, not Saturday, right? So next week Friday, same time, maybe 2 to 4 or 1:30 to 4:30, something like this, 3-hour sessions, right? Depends how many questions you have, right? So 3 hours, I guess, is more than enough to answer your questions. If still you have, then you can ask me. So anybody, any other questions? Any other question? If no questions, then can we stop? Okay. So we stop here, all right? So if you have any questions, please send me email, right? Final exam is not our assignments, no. Final exams is not assignments, right? As I said, your assignments is here, right? This is 50%, all right? And your 50% will be exam, final exam, all right? Which is final. So this assignments is 50%, which is not, I don't know is it final exams or not. Hopefully until that time, universities will open, all right? If university do not open, and then we will see. It depends upon the departments, what department will decide, either final exams or quizzes, online quizzes, or any other kinds of quizzes I can give you, like an open book exam or something like that, or maybe one more assignments. But right now, assignments 50% and final exams 50%. So final exams may be changed, but right now we don't know, so we can't say anything. So, any other question? Say something, any question? No questions, all right. If no question, then we stop here. I'll see you next week, Friday afternoon, same time, all right? See you next week. Thank you. Do we meet in the class in next time, or do we meet in the class in next time or not? Yes, of course, next Saturday, next Friday, we have class. No, you all have to meet or not, I do not know, but universities are not open. All right, you contact your friends because you all are staying at home right now. So if you're gonna if you're gonna contact your group members, of course you can use Zalo, WhatsApp, Viber, or Zoom with your friends, and you can do that, and you can discuss your assignments. I suggest you do the Zoom meeting with your other group members, so it's much more easier and convenient for you to working together. We don't need watch, no, you don't have to watch video for topic 5. Not next week, next week only assignment. So for next week, you don't have to watch any video, right? Just ask me question from topic 1 to topic 4, and ask me question about assignments. All right? Any other question? No questions? So we stop now? Okay. Thank you, everyone. So I'll see you next week. Thank you.